Good evening, Gimme Goblins, and welcome to Let's Vlog About It, episode 16, with special guest, my good friend, and awesome guy altogether, Nero the Hero. Say hi.
How's it going, everybody? Nero the Hero here. Thanks for having me on the vlog, Ryan. This is awesome.
No problem, man. I am so happy that you're here. I got a few things to talk about, and I wanted you here because I wanted to bounce them off another YouTuber, and because the ideas I have are kind of big, and they involve a lot of thought I haven't really processed yet, if you will.
Right.
And let me give you the example. I've been looking at my games recently, and I really want to start playing more horror games. And one of the games that I want to start playing again is Dead Space 2, because I enjoyed Dead Space 2. It scared me, but, you know, it's one of those games where you can at least, if something pops out to kill you, you can at least defend yourself. And it's always good for, you know, to get the blood pumping and whatnot. But
absolutely.
But the thing is that at the beginning of when I started that was when I first started my channel. So the quality of my old videos is really low. I'm using the microphone off the webcam. It's bad. It really, really sucks. And I want to start it over again. But the thing with starting it over again is what do I do with the old footage? First of all, the jump scares that got me the first time are not going to get me the second time. So I want that footage to be preserved, if you will. There was a part in the game where I'm on an elevator, and in that game, elevators are usually your safe haven. It's usually where you could take a deep breath and just prepare yourself for when you come to your floor and it opens. But then, oh god, I am so. Ah! Are you serious? I'm in an elevator. It should be fine. Oh my god! My first really big jump scare, and I used it in my channel trailer and in my my montage highlight compilation best of, you know what I mean? It was one of my best and first jump scares. But that's the thing, how do you preserve the good moments? I'm obviously gonna want to reuse jokes, so what do you think? What should I do with the old footage, basically?
How about you take the old footage and you turn it into an intro for your videos of the new series that you're gonna do. For example, since they were older videos, you could even do them in black and white or a sepia tone or something like that, and have it just kind of segue. And you can it could be something you either play on the first video of the new Dead Space series, or it can just be something you have in front of each and every video, because I feel like a nice quick short video intro would be good, especially you getting the crap scared out of you. Because they say one of the things I was reading about on making an effective YouTube video is capturing your audience right away, and if you can capture them by making them laugh, I mean, they're obviously gonna stick around for the rest of the video.
Yes.
And then even with the montage or compilation, you could even just kind of have it be leading up to, I don't know if you want to start purely from the beginning, or you can play up to where you left off. And then just kind of pick up from there. That's
the issue, though. I played a good half hour of it. I was gonna make a 6th video out of it. I played a good half hour. It was a lot of story stuff and a lot of good jump scares. And when it was all done, and after I had saved, I noticed that the video file didn't record. It messed up about maybe a minute in and didn't record a single thing. So I knew that I would have to start this game over to get back to where I was, because I don't want anyone to miss that part. And now I gotta build that back up. So I figured I might as well start over with better, now the videos are in 720p, and, it's better quality and better sound from my microphone. I'm not using the webcam mic anymore, so you can actually hear me. Another game I want to restart too is The Evil Within, although that is not as bad, because it's the same problem as Dead Space, bad video quality, bad sound recording, but that is not as bad because I didn't get too far in that game, so I can definitely redo that. But however, once again, with some of the first time jump scares and whatnot, it's just, that's the thing. I wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad to restart these games if it weren't for the fact that those were my first screams, and they were so good.
Right. You can't recreate a first experience, really, when it comes to that.
You can't even fake it. You can't be oh god, that scared me. You know what I mean? No, it has to be genuine. It has to be the first time. It has to really pop out and scare you. And that's the thing. If I restart Dead Space, that'll eventually come back, because I will go into uncharted territory that I haven't played yet. You know what I mean? But it's just about restarting.
it would be kind of funny if you were to restart, but for like if there was a jump scare that you were expecting, you could have been like, oh, I expected that, and just be kind of like laugh it off,
just kind of give a no to the older videos. It's like, haha, saw that coming. Well, another thing too is why I want to restart is like, I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen the first video, but like it was pretty bad, and that also not just the quality, but also the fact that like I was sitting there going, this is how I evolve as a YouTuber as well. I was playing through it, and I was just cutting everything out. Unless I said something funny or got scared, I just chopped up the whole video, you know what I mean? And like, then my buddy Johnny said, you know, there's a thing about Let's Plays, people want to see more of the game. They want your commentary, but they want to see you play the game. They want to see the cutscenes, they want to see the story too, you know what I mean? And that's when I stopped doing that, and only doing it at sometimes, which I call the edit skip, which I've used in Shadow of the Colossus. Like if I'm riding to fight the Colossus and you know, I'm not saying anything, I'm just trying to get there, you know what I mean? Right, but like people want to see more of the game. They don't want you to chop up like the story. They want to know what's going on. So that's another reason I want to start, because the first video, it's like the first 45 minutes of the game compressed down into like I forget, like 15-20 minutes, and you know, like I took so much out.
I hear you. You know, I actually just thought of something else. It's kind of playing off the whole montage thing as that the intro or the outro. You could sync up, well, not really sync up, but like, say for example, if you get to a part where you got jump scared before and like you scream like a little girl or whatever, you can just cut to that real quick and then just be like, I don't know, have like maybe like a subtitle that says like, oh, like a year ago or 6 months ago or however long
or put it in black and white like you said, so it's like, yeah, that's a good idea. I can definitely
like a flashback almost.
Yeah, like, oh, I saw that coming, but the first time was like this, and then put that in there. That would be a good idea.
There you go. Yeah.
That is a great idea. Thank you. I should probably do that.
Yeah, I think that would probably, I feel like that would be the best. It would be more, it would flow better too.
It would.
Yeah.
I should definitely do that. That's a great idea. Well, here's another thing I wanted to talk about on the subject of remakes, is that Ghostbusters film, and so many people are condemning it, and it's not even out yet. They just saw the trailer, and just the fact that a lot of people are just like, I'm not sexist, but no female cast. It's like, you know, I'm looking at it, and it's like, it's just another excuse for Melissa McCartney to make a movie, you know, a comedy and whatnot, where she acts like she always does, and I'm just like, can you just give it a chance? Can you just not compare it to the original, because nothing does, and just give it a chance? But so many people, even my friend Johnny, it's like they're almost condemning it before they even like have seen it. Angry Joe did a thing about it, and like he was just like, oh, what did I watch? This is such a bad idea. Do you have an opinion?
You know, I feel like if you do anything to where you take like a classic movie or a game or whatever, and you try to reboot it or remake it, or, you know, change the sex of a character or the race of a character, there's always going to be people that are going to be up in arms about it. There's always going to be people that are up in arms about it. The way I see it, so I'm going to use the example of the Transformers movies. I'm a huge Transformers fan. I'm actually, I'm wearing my Optimus Prime t-shirt right now. But as far as like the Transformers movies, I saw the first one and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, it's not like, it wasn't that much like the original like cartoon, but you know, whatever, like all the fighting and special effects and all that stuff was really sweet. And then I saw the second one and I was like, all right, well, it's still cool, still Transformers. And then by the third one, I'm like, okay, this is some BS. What have you done, Michael Bay? You've ruined my childhood.
Exactly.
However, you can't really necessarily look at it through the nostalgia goggles. You have to look at it through the eyes of somebody today. Somebody who didn't have the pleasure of watching the old school Saturday morning cartoon Transformers. Like, I feel like people, let me kind of focus my thoughts here. Like, I feel like, if anything, in a way, it's paying homage to the original movies. And shoot, you know, an all-female cast, why the heck not, you know? Like, I feel like we need more female protagonists in the world. So, and I feel like just changing something like, you know, the sex of a character or the race, or like changing their backstory slightly, doesn't necessarily change the character themselves. You can still make the character be the character, just a different package or a different wrapper or,
oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? So
that's what I was saying. I'm like,
that,
this is like a new take. This is like a fresh take on it.
Right, yeah, and I feel like people just need to give it a chance. You just have to go in and just with a fresh perspective, not have all these prejudgments or, you know, compare it to like something that came out so many years ago. It's the directors and the producers trying to take a fresh take on it, and they're trying to get people who weren't necessarily into Ghostbusters before, they're trying to get them into it. And you know, I think an all-female cast would be very interesting. If anything, it would probably be hilarious, just given just some of the situations that could possibly ensue, you know? So.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I look at it. I'm like, just imagine it like an homage, you know what I mean? Like, imagine like a fan film, but it's not a fan film, but like, you know, it's just a new take, and like, you know, it was an all-male cast the first time, let's try all females, and it looks like they got some good actors, but everyone's just like, is this just gonna be another stupid Melissa McCarthy, you know, comedy, or is it gonna actually respect the franchise, or are they just using the license to make another stupid movie with her in it? And, you know, like, and a lot of people are going on about the all-female cast, and, you know, their love of Bill Murray, and look, like I said, like, and I even tweeted it, I'm like, I'm psyched for this movie, but I'm not going to go in and try to compare it to the original because nothing does. Right. It's just, let's just take the fresh take on it. Let's see what they can do with it. Let's see what they do different. Let's see what they keep, you know, like, respectfully the same. And everyone just, like, be happy. Just, let's give it a shot. Don't, you know, it's like when someone goes, oh, I'm going to cook for you tonight, be like, oh, I bet the food's going to be terrible. It's like, no, give it a chance. You know what I mean? Let it happen.
Oh, man. No, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, and if anything, they're most likely, like, I'm like assuming 95% that there's gonna be a cameo from Bill Murray or somebody from the old movies.
Oh, they said that Bill Murray will be cameoing, as well as probably Ernie Hudson, but obviously not Harold Ramis, God rest his soul. But
right, yeah.
But you know, I heard Bill Murray's definitely going to cameo as like a different part, and he's probably going to do some line that's going to reference like you know, the movies he was in of that. You know what I mean?
And that's serving the nostalgia crowd. That is what that kind of stuff is for, those cameos.
That's
so
what that's
like,
there
yeah,
for.
Exactly. And so that way the people watching the new movie will be like, oh, who's that? And then they can go back and actually watch the old movies and be like, oh, cool, he was in the original movie. Oh, neat. So. But
I'm excited for it. I'm going to give it a shot, and I hope everyone else out there does so as well. And just go in it with, like, a fresh perspective. Don't look at, like I told my friend Johnny, the same, and, you know, like I said on here, it's like, don't go looking at it like trying to compare it to the first one like it's the exact remake, okay? Because remaking Ghostbusters is like remaking Jaws, you know what I mean? You're not going to get it the first time, but, you know, you could possibly do something new and make something good out of it, and let's look at it like that. This is one of the most serious vlogs I've ever done in my life, and I feel like I should probably start dancing or juggling, like, potato chips or something. I don't know. Wow.
How do you juggle potato chips?
There is a way. It's not talked about. People tend to keep it to themselves, but it's a way. I would show you all, but then I would be kicked out of the club. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up there. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Nero the Hero, for being here with me and having these discussions and giving me some great ideas. I'm going to do a remake of Dead Space 2. I'm going to start the playthrough over. I'm going to start the Evil Within playthrough over. And I got some great ideas what to do with that original footage. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all later. Say bye,
later,
Nero.
Folks. Have a good one.
Oh, you want me? Okay, my daughter wants me to play the guitar. All right. Check out this axe right here. Oh, yeah. With the Minnie Mouse on it and the 4 strings. We're going to rock out. Yeah, that's called I Need Guitar Lessons. It's a great song.
Brilliant.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it!